Most people start their workout plan by copying what someone else is doing. They see a shredded influencer doing deadlifts, HIIT, or a weird word cable combo, and they just follow along, hoping it works for them. But here's the harsh truth. Random inputs equals random results. You wouldn't build a bridge without blueprints, so why would you build your body without one? Imagine designing a machine, but every time you test it, you change everything. New materials, new dimensions, new functions, and that machine would never work. That's exactly what most people do with fitness. They switch from bulking to cutting, from fasting to mass gainers, without a system behind it. Engineer your workout plan starts with a simple shift. Stop chasing intensity, start chasing structure. The engineering approach to fitness begins with 3 principles: outcome first design, input controls, and feedback loops. Let's break each down. Outcome first design. Build muscle isn't a goal, lose fat isn't either. Engineers don't say I want a fast car, they define it. 0 to 100 in under 4 seconds. Max torque at 3000 RPM. Carbon fiber chassis to reduce weight. Now they can reverse engineer the components to get there. Your workout needs the same clarity. Say your goal is, for example, build visible muscle while staying lean, training only 4 times per week. Now we can choose the best. Exercise selection, volume, frequency, recovery window. Each piece serves the outcome, not the trend, not the ego, just the goal. Number 2, input control. This is where most people go wrong with. They throw in every variable at once. They have no idea what's actually working. More cardio, less food, creatine, new split, more steps. And when things stall, they panic and change everything again. Think like an engineer running a test. You change one input, observe the output, then decide. In fitness, this means don't overhaul your plan every week. Change one variable at a time. Maybe it's reps, maybe it's calories, or maybe it's sleep. But never all 3 of them. This is how you build confidence in your system. Every adjustment becomes a signal, not noise. And it makes plateaus easier to solve because you know what changed. Input control removes the guesswork, and in fitness, guesswork kills progress. Number 3, feedback loops. Without feedback, there's no engineering, just hopes and prayers. Yet most people never track anything. Imagine trying to improve a machine, but never read the data. No torque curve, no stress test, no fuel readings. That's what training without tracking looks like. Body weight, lifting logs, photos every 2 weeks, energy and recovery notes. Track just enough to spot trends. Then act on them. If you're stalling, ask, is it recovery? Is it effort? Is it consistency? The data will show you, but only if you're collecting it. Now let's recap the engineering mindset. Outcome first design, input control, and feedback loops. Sounds simple, but here's the kicker. Even with the best system, people still fail. They engineer the plan, but forget to engineer the constraints. Constraints aren't obstacles, they're the framework. In engineering, constraints define the rules of the system. Budget, material, environmental factors. Without constraints, even the most brilliant design can fall apart. And the same goes for fitness plans. Busy schedule, that's a constraint. Low energy in the evenings, constraint. Limited equipment, constraint. But instead of fighting them, you need to build around them. Design within the limits of your reality. That's not weakness, that's intelligence. Let's make this practical. Say you're a professional working 50 hours a week. You don't have time for 6-day splits, 2-hour gym sessions, or elaborate meal prep routines. Trying to copy those plans will only lead to burnout. You need a system that fits your bandwidth. Think about it like electrical load. Too much current through a small wire, it fries. Your time and energy are the wire. Push too much volume, too many commitments, too many goals, you'll fry too. So your engineered plan should respect the load. Maybe that means 3 full body sessions per week. Simple, repeatable meals, non-negotiable sleep windows, 1 movement goal per week like step count. You're not compromising, you're prioritizing. You're making success sustainable. Now here's where things get really interesting. You can build 2 versions of your plan, the ideal version and the minimum viable version. The The ideal version is when life runs smooth, plenty of energy, clear schedule, all green lights. The minimal viable version? That's for chaos weeks. Sick kids, work travel, burnout, delays. Most people go all or nothing. When things get tough, they drop everything. And that's when progress unravels. But with an engineered plan, already have a backup mode. A low bandwidth protocol. Maybe your chaos plan looks like 2 quick bodyweight workouts, protein at every meal, daily 10-minute walk, 8-minute evening stretch. It's not great, but it keeps the wheels turning. It protects your baseline, so you never fall below it. That's engineering resilience into your fitness. The review loop. You would design a system and never update it. Same with your plan. Every 4 to 6 weeks, run a performance audit. Ask what's working, what's breaking, and what's sustainable. Be brutally honest. The plan is perfect on paper, but you're not following it? It's not a good plan. Most people keep asking, what's the best workout plan? Wrong question. The better question is, what's the best plan I'll actually follow consistently for the next 5 years? That's the engineering mindset. Not chasing hacks, but building systems. Not reacting emotionally, but refining strategically. Not starting over every month, but compounding small wins over time. So don't just train harder, engineer smarter. Thank you for watching. This was Dennis. Bye.